A man was bored on a boat, casually playing with a dagger. Suddenly, water started spraying up through the deck. He turned around and realized someone had noticed him. He quickly used his foot to plug the hole. Just then, the enemy suddenly attacked. The man grabbed a machine gun and started firing nonstop. The empty shell casings piled up under his feet into a small mountain, almost burying him alive. The enemies were strangely cooperative, lining up neatly to be taken out one by one. In the end, the man finished the fight with a single grenade. The explosion blasted him high into the air. Under his teammates' watchful eyes, he came crashing back down, unfortunately sticking straight into the ground. It took quite a bit of effort for his teammates to finally pull him out. Seeing that he was injured, a woman immediately tore off a piece of her clothing to use as a bandage. Another teammate saw this and quickly claimed he was injured too. Without hesitation, she tore off another piece. Teammate, not wanting to miss out, quickly bit his own finger to draw blood. She tore off her sleeve this time. Soon, everyone started copying the act. Before long, they arrived at the enemy base. The man decided to sneak in through the iron gate. He pulled out his dagger and activated stealth mode. He spent a full 3 hours cutting through the metal fence and finally managed to make a hole. But in the very next second, to ease the awkwardness, his teammates all pretended they hadn't seen anything. To avoid alerting the enemy, a teammate set up a rocket launcher. The moment the enemy opened the door, boom, one rocket. An enemy in the distance spotted boom, another rocket.
Oh no!
The man gets so mad that he secretly turns on cheat mode and starts unloading like he just installed unlimited power. Enemies drop non-stop, one after another. Before you know it, the bodies are piled up like he's speedrunning a video game on very easy. Then, he's out of bullets. No problem. He casually grabs a handful of empty shell casings and throws them at the enemy like he suddenly unlocked budget mode. Finally, he fights his way into the enemy's main headquarters. But the second he steps through the door, an enemy points a gun at him. Classic villain move. The man sighs dramatically and drops his weapon. But before the bad guy can even finish his evil monologue, because villains love speeches, he suddenly switches things up and pulls out a long sword to fight him one-on-one. Now, it's a full-on sword duel. They clash blades and fight their way up the stairs, sparks flying, intense music playing. The man swings his sword heroically at a candle to make a dramatic moment. The candle? Perfectly fine. His sword? Completely destroyed. Yes, the candle survives. The sword does not. Physics has officially resigned. The President of the United States arrives in Air Force One like this is the season finale. The entrance? Absolutely cinematic. Slow-motion wind, patriotic background music, probably an eagle flying somewhere for no reason. While everyone's distracted by the grand presidential arrival, the man grabs a fire extinguisher, sprays the enemy, and freezes him solid like he just switched the game to ice level. Then he smashes the frozen villain into pieces. Problem solved. Science? Questionable. After surviving all that chaos, they finally rescue the last hostage, Mr. Doe, the scientist. Overwhelmed with gratitude, Mr. Doe insists on taking a group photo to remember the moment. Everyone gathers together heroically, but Mr. Doe keeps stepping backward to get a better angle. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps, and then, well, let's just say photographers really need to watch where they're going.